G'day everyone, welcome to Macbeth Act 1 Scene 4. So for the purposes of our study, we won't go into much detail with Act 1 Scene 4. The key thing here is that this is the big party after the battle. King Duncan and his forces have won, and so we've got a lot of noblemen, like Lennox. Malcolm is the king's son. Donalbain is also the king's son. And they're also celebrating the execution of the old Thane of Cawdor, whose title Macbeth has taken. So there's, and now we get Macbeth, Banquo, Ross, and Angus come in, and this is where King Duncan is handing out the titles and the rewards for the battle. And remember, in the previous scene, Macbeth had this little internal turmoil with himself about whether he should just leave the third prophecy, the prophecy for him to become king, should he leave that up to fate or chance, or should he take action on it and try and make it come true by his own actions. And he decides to just leave things as are, let fate decide. Now he's thinking that Duncan might put him in a position that is in line for the throne. So at this time in Scotland, the kingship wasn't hereditary, meaning it didn't automatically pass from father to son. It was generally given to the most capable or the bravest of the lords. And so Macbeth certainly proved himself capable and very courageous. So he has a good chance of being in line for the throne. And the key thing here is the Prince of Cumberland. So that is the title which would put him in line to take over the throne once Duncan passes on. But Duncan gives this title to his oldest son, Malcolm. And so Macbeth realizes that, all right, there's now another big roadblock in my way on my journey towards becoming king. So that's the key thing for Act 1, Scene 4, is that an extra roadblock has been placed in Macbeth's way, namely the Prince of Cumberland goes to Malcolm, Duncan's son, meaning that Malcolm is the heir to the throne, not Macbeth. All right, that's it. Thanks, everyone.